Hey guys, welcome to another build guide here on YouTube. This time I'm going to cover the standard meta build for Mesmer. Pretty much every Mesmer runs it with like some changes to sigils or runes, but no big changes. So let's start. We have the Greatsword and Staff. On Greatsword I use Sigil of Fire and Sigil of Air for maximum damage output. On Staff we have the Sigil of Energy for some defensive stuff, so you can survive a little bit longer. Then I have Doom, because Doom is really good against Mesmers and Thieves, and we have a lot of them in the current meta. If a Mesmer or Thief heals with poison on him, it doesn't really do that much, so that's why I use Doom. Then I'm going for Berserker Amulet. I'm not running Assassin Amulet. I've seen some guys try it, like not in top tier tournament, but some Mesmers have actually tried. But with this, you don't really have any survivability at all. You don't have vitality, which is really bad against conditions, because conditions just rape you. And you have more damage, but overall Berserker Amulet is the better choice in my opinion. Then I'm running Traveler runes. I have seen some Mesmers run Sigil of Strength on Staff, and I think Rune of Strength. Yeah, exactly. They used Rune of Strength instead of Traveler runes. But in my opinion, having the 25% movement speed increase all the time is really good, because Mesmer is supposed to be a roamer, and you can kite so much better with the movement speed, so that's really good in my opinion, that I wouldn't run anything else. Then for the traits are pretty much the standard traits 44006. I have Halting Strike, which is quite obvious because you have a lot of interrupts. Then Shatter Concentration to remove boons. It's especially good against warriors that have a lot of stability, Guardians for example as well, and Elementalists, which we see in the current meta a lot. Then I'm going for far-reaching manipulations, because I really want to have the range on Blink, because sometimes the 300 range really make a big difference, if you can survive or not. Then we have Deceptive Evasion for the clone generation. Then Compounding Power for damage increase for each of the active illusions, which also increases the damage of Halting Strike. If you have 3 illusions out, you have a 9% damage increase, which is actually huge. Then I'm running Illusionary Elasticity, which got a huge buff in the past patch. Now the bounces of illusions are actually increased as well, so you get like perma, like the auto attack gives you Fury Might, so you can pretty much stack like perma Fury if you auto attack with all your staff clones, and you have like 7 or 8 might stacks at least all the time. You can stack up to I think 20 stacks of bleed on golems if you keep auto attacking with 3 clones out, so that's really huge. In duels you can see a big difference when you're just auto attacking the warrior. If he's on, for example, if he's on hammer and you kite him and you auto attack him while your clones auto attacking him as well, you can really bring him down easily. And then I'm running Illusionary Persona for the additional damage and additional shatter effects. So for utilities there's really nothing special, it's pretty much what every Mesmer has run since beta probably, except for Illusion of Life. You don't use that anymore, really. You use Adder Feast for the maximum amount of heal, because every other heal doesn't really provide you with that much heal, with that much burst heal to be honest. Then I'm running Decoy. It's really good for confusing enemies, because they lose the target on. Usually in a focus team fight you put the target on the guy you want to focus, so your whole team sees him immediately. But if you use Decoy, the target disappears, and even if you're unstealthed again, the target is still disappeared. Then you run Portal, because at the moment you run Thief and Mesmer in most of the comps, or like I think 80% of top teams are running Thief and Mesmer at the moment, because the burst damage is really good and you can just out-roam the enemy, because both classes are really fast. Therefore you need Portal, because you don't want to engage team fights. You can just put down a portal on one point and force the guy to stand on it, or to stand on the point, because otherwise you can just port through and decap the point. Like if you're winning a team fight and you have a portal on a side node that is not yours, you can just port with Thief and Mesmer, then use Moa, which is the current standard elite skill you use on Mesmer. You can just use Moa to kill and to transform him into a bird, and then just kill him in like 3-4 seconds, and the point is yours. So Moa in combination with portal is a really good combination. Then I'm going for Blink, because I have Greatsword and Staff, so 2 ranged weapons. Staff has not such a big range, but still, with Greatsword and Staff you need to kite around, you don't really want to stay on point, so you need at least 2 or 3 bunkers in your team in order to play Mesmer successfully. So that's pretty much the standard build that every Mesmer runs at the moment. I hope you try it out and tell me what you think of it, but at the moment I think there's really no better build. I have tried Condition Mesmer once, but it's really just a gimmicky build you can use in duels, but it's not really effective in tournament play, because you can't really spike somebody in team fights. You can't just say, spike this target in 3, 2, 1 and just apply all your conditions, because your biggest damage source is the Torment block, for example, because Torment block, like the block on Scepter, is not reliable. In a team fight, sometimes a pet hits you and the pet from a ranger gets like Torment or whatever, so that's really not reliable, and I would play a Shatter build rather than a conditional build, because shattering is so much more fun, because you know how to spike, when to spike, you can call your spike, you can call your Moa, you have all the stuff that you need to be successful in team Q. So have a lot of fun, try this build, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel to stay tuned, because I just moved to Unicampus where I live now, and I have regular streaming times now, or I hope so. Like in the next weeks I can see whenever I can stream, and I will update the channel with the streaming times and when I upload videos. So I'm really trying to upload videos like once a week at least, or maybe even twice a week, so you guys can watch videos more often. Also, I will make more solo queue episodes, because they were a lot of fun. And if I don't lag, because like everybody's using the same internet connection here on campus, if I don't lag, I will try to upload as many solo queue episodes as possible in the next weeks or months. So stay tuned, guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.